1340 WJOL. Good morning. It's Monday. We are going to spend some time with our friends today from Joliet Junior College. Today we're going to talk about the 2023 Community and Continuing Education Catalog. 3 times a year, JJC publishes this catalog, which includes 150 classes and dozens, and I mean dozens, of different interests and subjects. Classes and seminars are open to anyone from the area to enroll in. Classes take place in person, online, hybrid. We'll get you details on those. And they cost literally next to nothing. And they vary from professional development to career training to hobbies to, again, a multitude of different things. Live in our WJOL studios, the Outreach and Community communication coordinator is Andrea Ferrick. She's also from the Corporate and Community Service Department. Andrea, good morning. Thanks for stopping by today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, Scott.
Absolutely. So we're going to have the catalog information available for you. We're going to go through it all. Before we do that, you are relatively new to Joliet Junior College. This is your first appearance on the radio. Welcome.
Thank you.
You come from the Plainfield Library.
Yes.
What'd you do there?
I was I did a lot of outreach out there and did some public relations for them.
All right. Well, JJC opened up this job and you jumped right in. How do you like it so far?
I love it. It's a great department. We're all fairly new to the position, and we've been overhauling everything and really updating and bringing the public what they want.
Awesome. Are you from the area originally?
No, moved here about 6 years ago.
From?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. What part of?
Appleton.
Appleton. All right. Well, welcome to Illinois.
Thank you.
6 years. It's a little late, but
yeah.
Welcome to Illinois. Well, no, it's good to have you here. We thank you very much for, again, coming in here this morning. We'll get into detail of this catalog, if you will. This is the Bible of everything that's happening over the course of the next year. And I think the way you guys put it was from professional to career training to lifelong learning. I mean, this has it all.
Yes, we serve all ages and stages of life.
Absolutely, you do. So you do this 3 times a year, and this is out right now, correct?
Correct. So right now we're working through our summer catalog, and the fall catalog will be out in August. We don't stop. We just keep producing.
Just keep churning them out. Absolutely. All right. So the goal behind this is to what?
To reach everyone who isn't necessarily a traditional college student. We want JJC to reach everyone in the community. It's a school for everyone. So through these community classes, we're able to do that.
Yeah. Absolutely. So you're reaching out and saying, look, we have these things that are available. It's not, a bunch of credit hours, not that some people don't even want credit hours. It's just, again, continuing education. This is a service that JJC offers.
Correct.
Okay. So why don't we go ahead and get into some of the more popular courses, if you will.
Absolutely.
There are so many to choose from. I got a couple I want to throw in there, but let's go ahead and let you start off with what you think really people need to know about.
Well, on the cover for the summer, we have our career exploration classes. We've overhauled these classes this year. In the past, they were just for teenagers. And they were summer camps, basically. But this year, we've opened them up to adults. So we've made them career exploration. And they cover things like automotive technology, culinary, which is incredibly popular. We also have a veterinary technology class. And then also, I forget the last one.
So auto, culinary, see, those are 3 of the things that JJC is really known for.
Yes, and healthcare and public safety.
Yep, and nursing and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
So people can explore or learn a little bit more about a topic that they possibly already know.
Exactly, and it's a great way to be introduced to the programs at JJC and work with the instructors there.
Nice. So who teaches these classes?
JJC instructors, professors that work for JJC full time.
So these are the same ones that teach the fully credited programs for credit and everything like that.
Exactly. For example, the culinary, you're working with our chefs who are world renowned.
Oh, absolutely they are. Yeah.
Yes.
And I've had a lot of them on this program
I'm
before.
sure.
So this is a way to kind of, when it comes to culinary, taste what it's like, dip your toe in the water, if anything else, to see maybe if you want a career change. It's kind of like getting in there and seeing what it's like, and then if you really like it, maybe you decide this is for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. All right, let's talk a little bit about kids college now. That is something that is big. You guys love getting kids into the summertime.
Exactly. Everyone has to keep their kids busy.
They absolutely do. So what different kinds of camps are available?
Well, we're really focused on the STEAM camps, so science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So we have our culinary camps. They're actually already filled for the summer. They were so
really?
popular. Yes. And then we also have art camps. We have one started today, and then we have one in a few weeks. And we have a new instructor who is fabulous, and she's going to keep those kids busy and having fun. And then the bulk of our classes are technology-based.
Okay. All right. Interesting. You said the word STEAM. That's the first time I've heard that. I've heard STEM.
Yeah, so it throws in the art.
I like that.
Yeah, because it's a very important aspect of well-rounded life as well.
I like that a lot. I do. Most popular camp, you mentioned technology. It's called, is it Roblox?
Yes, Roblox. Everybody loves Roblox. It's a very popular game that kids are playing, and this is a class that helps them learn coding and do other things on Roblox.
Oh, I love it. So I'm on page 34, and we're going to tell you where you can get one of these catalogs in just a little bit. So Roblox Coders and Entrepreneur Camp, also back on the back page, YouTube Content Creator Camp. How cool is that?
Yes. Yeah, future radio personality, a great place to start.
Why not? Lego Robolab Engineering Camp, Escorts Apprentice Camp, Hydraulic Power Camp. And these classes are all just a couple of them are just a little over $100. That's absolutely fantastic.
Yes, they are. Most of them are 4 days long. We also have a future golf pro camp. It's not in your copy, but we've added it, and it's at Bolingbrook Golf Club.
Nice.
And they get to work with the pro out there.
There you go. Also on, let's see, lifelong. Okay, let's go to lifelong learning now. Let's do that. So I'm on page 24, and I'm looking at a bunch of ladies that looks like they made some really cool arts that would require some teaching. So we have crafting, branch weaving, create your own wind chime, drawing and painting. There's a bunch of things here.
Yes. And those ladies did some weaving and macrame.
They
That's
did.
one of our newer classes, and it's a fabulous class. People are really enjoying it. And we have one coming up, I believe, next week, so people could sign up for it for Tuesday.
And crafting begins at only $69. Branch weaving, $49. You can learn from a professional. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so what kind of, I think you have partnerships with local businesses and organizations, right? Could you talk a little bit to that?
Yeah, so we had a new coordinator come in the fall, Amanda Benderitis, and she's been working very hard to bring new classes to our lifelong learning programming. And one way she's doing this is partnering with other businesses in the area, and so that you can actually learn from an actual professional.
Okay. So at a few places in the area, you have your camps. I guess they'll kind of be on the road a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. So let's talk about what you're doing with Bishop's Hill Winery.
Yeah, so one class we just had it
You already did it, yeah.
Yes, it was paint and sip. So you got to learn, got to paint a painting as well as have a glass of wine and just enjoy an evening out. We are offering it again this fall, and actually it's a holiday theme, so that'll be in December. We are also doing intro to wine tasting, and we had one last week. It was fabulous, and we have it 2 more times this summer.
So there's a method to it, isn't there?
Yes. So Bishop's Hill is teaching this class, and you're learning all sorts of things about wine.
Yeah, Bishop's Hill, a great winery just off of the river, up on the bluff, right by the Jackson Street Bridge. It's absolutely fantastic. You need to get over there, folks, if you haven't yet. So the introduction to wine tasting, one's in the books, but there's another one July 18th, and then another one on August 7th. Just go to jjc.edu.
Yeah, /continuing ed. That's the quickest way to get there.
All right, cool. So you have a 3-day class that is going to be held at the Old Joliet Prison.
Yes, so it's the history of the Old Joliet Prison. It's a 3-week class, 1 night a week for 3 weeks. The first 2 classes are a classroom session at JJC, and then the final class is a tour of the prison. What's really cool about this is that by the time you're done with this class, you're certified with the Joliet museum, and you can be a docent for them
No
and
kidding.
help lead tours at the prison. So it's pretty cool.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
I saw one the other night. I was driving down, I think Friday night, and I saw a big tour that was in there because you can drive in and you can look through the Sally Port right off of that is Collins Street. And I'm like, that would be cool to be one of those people in there giving tours. There you go. Now we know how you can get that
know
done.
everything about it.
That's
yeah.
right. Inwood Athletic Club, my athletic club. I like this because this includes both the membership but some training.
Yes. They will spend some time sitting down with you, and you get 2 1-hour sessions with your Find Your Fit class, and they will work with you and get you going in the gym.
Nice. Very, very cool.
And it also includes a nutrition seminar, which you can take that separately as well, Fueling for Fitness.
Okay. All right. And that's probably done by the staff at...
Yeah, the nutritionist on
Yeah,
staff.
that's Gloria Dollinger. She's absolutely outstanding. So you can learn a lot about eating right. And then there's a class calling Fueling for Fitness, the 19th or 20th. Is that the nutrition seminar?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So it's next week.
You got it. All right. Sage Bodywork and Wellness.
Yes, they've been doing some new classes for us. We had a yoga class. We have different classes, but we have a sit, stretch, and sip. So you get to do some stretching and winding down using different teas. And then we also have intro to meditation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move back to the catalog here real quick. We got a few minutes left. I want to talk a little bit about the 3D virtual reality lab.
Yes.
I know 3D is, you guys literally at JJC are on the cutting edge of this. If people aren't familiar with it, kind of, and not that you're a 3D instructor or anything, but kind of speak to a little bit of what this Maker Lab is. It is open community lab. So talk a little bit about what you have to offer in terms of 3D printing and virtual reality at JJC.
Yeah, absolutely. Our Maker Lab is located at main campus, and it's filled with different 3D printers, laser cutters, soldering equipment, different things that people can come in and use. We actually will train you on it so that you can go ahead and use the equipment. That's what makes our Maker Lab different, is because a lot of times, like, students will be in school and they'll have a 3D printer there, but their teachers will do the printing. Students don't get the opportunity to actually use the printers.
Right.
We let you use the printers, and if they break, it's okay. We know how to fix it.
Wow.
And then it's been so popular that we opened a new branch of it. It's called the 3D Printing Virtual Reality Lab over in Romeoville campus.
Okay.
So over there, you get to do some 3D printing, but also use the virtual reality equipment.
Private training available also?
Yes, we are happy to show you how to use it. You just need to become a member, and the cost is very minimal.
Okay. A couple of other things that we've talked about with people from JJC for a long, long time include beekeeping. And I finally met somebody the other day, and I know there's been a bunch of them, but I haven't known any one of them personally, but a buddy of mine just got into beekeeping. I'm like, you're doing what? He goes, I'm beekeeping. And he actually took a class, I think it was last summer at JJC.
Yeah, it's a very popular class, and we have a teaching forget what it's called, apiary for the bees.
Okay.
And you get to learn how to use how to work with the bees and set up your own equipment.
It's a thing.
Yes, it is.
People are doing it.
People want the honey.
Are you scared of bees?
I appreciate them.
You appreciate them?
I like honey.
I like honey.
Yes, I like honey.
That's great. We're talking today with Andrea Farrick. She's Outreach and Communication Coordinator, Corporate and Community Service Department from Joliet Junior College. So there are some other things as well that I wanted to get to that seem more career-based. A real estate broker class, also home inspection training. I'm looking at page 10 now of the new catalog that is out. And again, we're going to let you know here in just about a minute or two how you can get your own catalog or where you can find one online. So we have real estate, we have real estate broker, home inspection, which is a big thing, and then transportation and logistics, which around here is a huge thing. So let's talk. These are a little bit more in-depth, are they not?
Yes. Our short-term career training, they are non-credit programs, but you do usually receive some sort of certification, or you are prepared to take the tests that make you certified.
Ah, okay. Cool. So I know training usually takes place for the CDLs over at Whitendorf.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you can get your commercial driver's license. This is, there's an event coming up in July, and then there's a pre-hire event as well. So this is developed in partnership with Pace Suburban, and you get to learn laws, rules, and regulations, and the operation of a Class B commercial motor vehicle. And then, of course, you can move up and get a Class A as well by taking some of the other classes. I love that. That's really, really cool. Forklift operation. If you know how to use a forklift, I have probably about 400 warehouses you could get a job at.
Yes. It's a very good skill to have.
Yeah. And Pace is hiring. As a matter of fact, this week, there is a pre-hire event at the main campus.
Yes. So you come in and do the pre-hire event, and they do a little bit of, I don't like to call it a test, but they have some things. Yeah, assessments. Thank you.
Yeah,
that's the best word. You do some assessments and see if you're fit for this type of job. And then if you pass their assessments and pass their pre-hire event, you get to take the training with us to receive your CDLB.
Nice.
And once you've received your CDLB, that's only takes 2 weeks, and then you're hired by Pace, and they do on-the-job training.
Nice. All right. Let's talk about the catalog per se. This is a new look to it. I think it looks great. It looks clean. It's concise. It has been cut down just a little bit, but I think that is a good thing. So where can people find this information that we've been talking about?
So we have the paper catalog as well as a digital version. The digital version is always the most up-to-date because things change. Classes have to be moved. So if you want the most recent version, go online to jjc.edu/continuinged, and our digital catalog is available there. You can also sign up to join our mailing list and receive it in the mail.
Okay, and they'll send it right to your home. I like it. Beginner's Yoga, Couch to 5K, Find Your Fit, Fueling for Fitness. That's on the back page, and on the front, we're looking at those young people learn how to cook.
Yes.
At your culinary arts department. Beautiful. Andrea, thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you. You guys did a great job with this catalog. Can I keep this?
Absolutely.
I will keep this one for myself, but you can find one, again, by going to jjc.edu/continuing ed. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.